Okay, so welcome to TVB Contact 3 video.
The
This
YouTube
is my
channel is
page,
Alternative Facts.
Alternative
TVB
Facts,
Contact
honey.
3 is Facebook and
But right now
Instagram.
we're going to talk about the R. Kelly situation and sex trafficking. I do have some books that are available. The first book is Hurt People, Help People. That's a book I've written to talk about preventing child sexual abuse and also reporting. That same book is under the title of The Body Book, A Lesson About Inappropriate Touch. And then there's also a book called Salon Stories. Salon Stories is a good book because it allows you to have conversations with your children or your church or your organization about life in general, which includes relationships, rape, religion, all kinds of things, finances, just all kinds of things. So let's get into this conversation about R. Kelly. Victimize your child. The child molester, the predator, is the person we got a problem with. So how does this person operate, right? That's what you got to look at. How is this person operating? The person operates under the guise of trust. That's number one. If you don't trust the person, you're going to be the one that pushes that person away. So the job of the manipulator, the job of the predator is to get you to trust them, okay? They're going to act like family. They're going to be there for you as a parent. You know, whatever is under your skin or causing you frustrations or causing you stress, whatever rainbow you're trying to see at the end of this dark tunnel, blah, blah, blah. The predator is there to solve your problems, parents. They're there to solve your problems. You having trouble with that kid? They're there to straighten that kid out and help that kid along the way, solving your problem, parents. The predator is there to pay your light bill, to buy your kids shoes, to help your child's career, to build your child up spiritually, to help them with their emotional imbalance. The predator is there for you. He's going to buy that bike, buy those Jordans, buy those books for school, pay for that summer program, buy food for you, pay your mortgage, take the child into their house because you're having a hard time. Parents, the predator is there to gain your trust. And so the predator is there for you, to make you a promise, to make you feel good, to assure you that they got your back. Right? Can you see the picture I'm drawing? See, you can't trust people like you think you can trust people. That's why teachers run off with kids. That's why pastors get the teenagers pregnant. That's why daddy in there or stepdaddy or boyfriend in there getting you drunk and laying you out with the good D and doing all kinds of nasty stuff to your kids while you in there drunk and passed out. And you already a single parent, so you tired. And on top of being tired, you got stress going on. So you done got laid out and he in there doing God knows what, or she in there doing God knows what with your child. So parent, the first thing the predator has to do is do something for you and gain your trust. Make you believe in them. Get you on their side. And then when they do that, and it may take some time, it may take a few gifts, it may take them showing up and you and them being a shoulder for you to cry on about your problems, how you can't pay your bills and how you want her to go to this school and want her to play on the basketball team and you want her to succeed that school year and whatever it is. The predator is there for you. And then after the predator is there for you, at the same time, they're manipulating the child. They're showing the child that this relationship, even though they're about to enter into a predatory relationship, they're showing them that the relationship between your mom and dad or grandma, whoever your guardian is good. They trust me. And because they trust me, the predator uses that as leverage to balance out the criminal behavior towards the child, right? And so the predator loves the child, right? Loves the child because he helping the parents, helping the child. He love the child. Love the child. He love the child, honey. She love that child. She love your son, honey. Love him, love him. She there for him. Oh, he having a game, I'm showing up. What? I'm the front row. You understand? The predator is the front row. She is cheering him on. The predator is right there to meet that need, to be that support. And guess what? One day, you see this leg right here? The predator reassures them it's going to be all right. And the child feels some kind of way, but the predator is the support. The predator is at all the games. The predator bought my basketball shoes. The predator is teaching me the word of God. The predator is teaching me how to sing, play the piano. The predator is my babysitter. The predator is my teacher. The predator is my coach. The predator is my pastor. The predator is helping me build my career. And so this right here, although it made me feel uncomfortable, I know this person and they wouldn't do anything to hurt me. Right? So, it moves from this to possibly this, right? Some type of touch or caressing, right? From there, it's going to move to here, right? Some type of feeling, some type of fondling. From there, it's going to move to a kiss, maybe here, kiss, maybe there, whatever. And it just, they take their time too. They take their time. And they just gradually, until they lay them down, sodomize them, put the penis in their mouth, put it in their anus, whatever they're going to do to the poor child. Because, oh my God, Mom and Dad, they've bought you out. They've bonded with you. You trust them. Nassar, the coach of the Olympic team. Oh, he's a great doctor. He's the best physician. Nobody's asking their daughter, when you go to your appointment, is he touching you inappropriately? Do you feel comfortable with his daughter? I'm not saying nobody did that. I'm asking us, do we understand we need to do that? That's what I'm actually doing. I'm not saying nobody did that. I would never attack a parent. That's what I'm not here for. I'm here to explain to you what we need to do in a proactive way as parents, as guardians, as teachers, as staff. We need to be asking these questions when we have kids around us. Did that person make you feel uncomfortable? Did they touch you in any kind of way? And then we need to look for reactions, okay? Okay, is the child overly defending the person? Is the child being nonchalant, shying away, refusing to answer the question? When the child comes back from being around the person, do they sing like themselves? Look at the maturity level of your child. Do you know a child is supposed to be a child until they're not a child? So if your child is answering questions in an adult fashion, if your child is responding with this great sense of maturity, if your child is still not goofy, silly, and all this craziness of a child, you might want to check and see if your child is okay. Okay? Some people be like, oh, my daughter is so mature. Baby, your daughter probably been touched. Because when your daughter or your son has been touched, it propels them into this space of maturity. Because guess what? They've just went from a child to a survivor. And as a survivor, you got to mature very, very quickly because you got to save yourself and you got to protect yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so you have to be careful. And what I did, I wrote a book. The book, if you're on this page, Hurt People, Help People. It's another one called The Body Book. It's the same book, just got two different covers on it. The reason I wrote the book is to educate you, to teach you and your children how to set boundaries, to make you and your child feel comfortable talking about these things. Another big piece of that book is in the back of that book. I have reporting sheets. I have a whole app created for your child to report because you don't understand. It's the hardest thing in a child to do because they love you and they trust you. You're not only the person that supports them and loves them, but you're also their disciplinarian. Those two factors mixed up together, besides the fact they're trying to figure out, how did I even get in this mess? aside from the fact that the predator is making them feel like they're part of the reason why this happened, how are you going to take all of that? How is the child supposed to take all of that and make any sense out of it? So then you have a child that's caught in a predatory situation that they don't know how to get out of, and they don't have the tools to get out of. That's why I offer you the book. That's why I offer you the app, because the child needs a way. They need a tool to get out of it. Okay, so with the app and with the tool, if something were to happen, most of the time people journal when something does happen. They'll get them a diary or some type of book. They may confide in one friend or something like that. But initially, they try to purge themselves and get the evil that's been done to them out of their system. I'll put it like that in most cases. So with the app and with the book, it comes with these cards. And what it does, like I said, when you're sexually assaulted, like I said, you can read any book, follow any statistics, go to any organization. First thing people do after they've been assaulted is they isolate themselves. They don't want to be around anybody, and they want to be clean. They want to wash themselves. Just probably take all the clothes, put them in the garbage bag, and throw them in the garbage. They never want to see them again. But one thing they also do, because they are isolated and no one else is around, like I said, sometimes they do journal. Well, if you have the app and you have the book, that's the perfect time for them to write down what happened. If you followed the book and had that conversation and gave them the tools, more than likely, as I say in the book, have a private place for the cards. They'll turn those cards over to you. If they have the app, they can send you an email, text message, whatever they want to do. This works in schools, churches, in your home, anywhere. So you need to get the book. You need to download the app. God gave me the vision. I wrote the vision. I wrote the book. I made the app. It's yours. Thanks, guys, for continuing with the video. Look, we're halfway. We're at the halfway point. You have about 10 more minutes left. Don't forget to follow TBB Contact 3. Don't forget to get the book, Hurt People, Help People. It's available on Amazon. Also, the same book, just a different title, different look. The Body Book, A Lesson About Inappropriate Touch. And also Salon Stories. All available on Amazon. Make sure you grab the books. Thank you. Oh, and follow TBB Contact 3 on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. All right. So you need to get it, because then you'll understand how predators work. Okay? Then you'll understand the tools that your children actually need. Here we are in 2019. We are not having these conversations with our family. We're not having this conversation in our churches. Why? If you look at my page, you're going to see story after story after story after story. Why aren't we having the conversations? Why aren't we protecting our own children? Why? Why are we afraid to take that type of action? I don't understand why. Because you know, when these kids go to school, these coaches are touching them, running off with them. You got that one coach, the last number check was 21 boys. 21, or was it 71? It's on my timeline somewhere. So we see this repeated behavior. You see the Catholic priest, over 300 boys. You see Nasser, the Olympic coach, over 100, 200 girls. How is this happening? We're not talking about it. I don't know why. Why? I'm 46 years old. You know, I was raped when I was 13. I was molested when I was a child. You know, I've been talking about it for years. I've rescued some girls. Just thinking about that. I've rescued some girls. I've told some things that were happening to some girls. I've done a lot, but I'm trying to do even more now. So moving from the R. Kelly situation, how predators work, how they gain the parents' trust and all of that, I want to move on to sex trafficking right quick. Okay. Sex trafficking, we need to know about that. And as an African American, it's been happening. Missing children are children that's being raped. How about we just settle that right now? Any child that's missing is a child that is getting raped repeatedly, abused. Okay? No sense in acting like it's something else. People don't kidnap kids to teach them how to ride a bike. Okay? We over the dumb stuff. Kids who are kidnapped are kids who are being repetitively raped. You understand? Okay. So anytime a child goes missing, they are caught up in sex trafficking or sexual abuse, hands down. Now, if somebody took a child just to kill them, that can happen too. But I want to say, I know for sure, more than 85, probably 99.9% of the time, it's got something to do with rape. Okay, so what are we doing? We know it's an issue. Let's be real. I read reports from back before Trump became president. This Epstein guy, who was a really good friend of his, basically ran sex trafficking. So let me tell you about sex trafficking. There are sheriffs, there are police, there are teachers. I just put an article up about a teacher that was into sex trafficking. I was going to college, and right across the street from the college was a professor who had teenagers in the basement. Teenagers in his basement. Teenagers in his basement, okay? That he was prostituting, that were stolen from other states, okay? When I was in St. Louis, a professor from California got caught at the hotel in Chesterfield with a 2-month-old baby doing child porn. Okay, you understand? Teachers, professors, police officers, sheriff department, I don't give a crap. Pastors in Ohio, pastors got caught up in sex trafficking. Got caught. They've been doing it, but got caught in the sex trafficking ring. So what is sex trafficking? Sex trafficking is this. I steal your child because there are human beings, adults out here who will pay me to do criminal sexual acts to your child. That's it in a nutshell. Again, anytime a child is kidnapped, they are being sexually abused. That's my belief 99.9% of the time. What else you gonna do with the kid? You're not gonna just make them a maid like Woody Allen. He had, you was a maid and a servant, and you was also in there getting raped, bottom line. Okay, so how does sex trafficking work? Sex trafficking can work a lot of different ways. I'm gonna touch on a couple of them, and it's in the book as well. Here's one way sex trafficking work that I don't think most of us are aware of. You got a 16-year-old daughter, okay? 16-year-old daughter has a friend. A guy befriends your daughter that's 16. Your 16-year-old daughter has a friend that the guy, okay, that she's connected with. Here's your daughter that's 16. No, here's your daughter that's 16. Here's the guy that she's connected with. And then, I don't have anything else for her friend. Let me get something else for the friend. Got a pencil right here. Is this the pencil? Why is a pencil in a glue gun? Who did this? Trying to get the pencil out. Give me a minute. Well, I got another pencil. Okay, which is perfect because it's purple. So here's the guy that befriended your daughter. Your daughter has a friend, a purple friend. We know humans ain't purple. Follow me on the story. So the guy befriends her. And he asks, who is your friend? And she says, oh, that's my friend Jessica. Now, I can't use Jessica. That's my niece's name. That's my friend Tam. So the guy says, oh, cool. Well, he's hanging out with her, right? He's just asking about her, but he's really hanging out with her. So they hang out. Then he says, hey, why don't you get your friend to meet my friend? And she says, not a bad idea. We cool. So then she tells her friend, hey, my friend wants you to meet us at the mall to meet his friend, right? And her friend goes, I don't know. Oh, it's cool. He's super cool. I've been hanging out with him for a couple of weeks. He takes me to the store. He buys me pizza, blah, 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 blah. Her parents don't know nothing about this guy, right? He's already told her, don't tell your parents. I think you're cool. You're a nice young lady. Because guess what? This is a child. She's ignorant. Because she's a child. Not because she's stupid or nothing. It's not about that. It's because she's a child. He takes advantage of her. So when she says, meet us at the mall, and the friend goes, you know what? I can meet you at the mall. You know, I can do that. So then they say, hey, Mom, we're going to the mall. Hey, Mom, we're going to the mall. They go to the mall. Guess what? Tell your friend to show up at 3 o'clock. Okay, I'll tell my friend to show up at 3 o'clock. Tell her to come through the west gate when she comes to the mall. Over there by the pretzel shop. Okay, I'll tell her to come through by the pretzel shop. Me and you will already be there. We'll meet her down there with my friend at 3 o'clock. Oh, sure. That works. So the friend shows up. New. At 3 o'clock. New. Gets off the bus, or her mom drops her off at the front of the mall. She walks into the mall. Oh, they're shopping. They don't even know she's there. He's got her off busy shopping. The friend walks in the mall. The friend is kidnapped. The friend is gone forever. Your friend never showed up at the mall. She did. She got kidnapped. That's sex trafficking. The friend is gone. The friend has crossed state line within 2 to 4 hours. Gone. The friend has probably crossed 2 state lines within a matter of 8 hours. The friend can be flown from Florida to Las Vegas in less than 8 hours, if that is possible with a flight, because most of them have a layover when they come from Florida to Las Vegas. So let's just say the friend is gone. Sex trafficking. Okay? Another way sex trafficking happen. Hey, you are super cool. Well, thank you. Well, let me buy you some pizza. Yeah. Let me take you to the mall. Oh, don't tell your parents, they're going to feel funny about it. Well, yeah, I'm having problems with my parents in a way, parents just don't understand. Will Smith told us that. Okay, great. Guess what? Do me a favor. Stay at home when your parents go to work. She stays at home. Parents go to work. Hey, I got a friend. You love me, right? Oh, sure. I love you. I mean, I'm just a kid, though. I just don't want to get caught up. Well, he's already been sleeping with her for a little bit. He's made his way there. So he has a friend now that wants to meet her. Brings a friend in at her mom's house. The friend sleeps with her. Friends gives him $100 because, he just had sex with a 13 or 14 or 15-year-old, and they pay more. So she's a fresh kid. She's just getting started. We're going to give her up for $200 a pop. Hey, so then on the back door that just got sued for millions, a back page, and that's on my page too, they just got sued for millions. They put her on the back page. He sets up the meetings. Hey, come by my house. Oh, I thought I was going to your house. Well, no, we're going to go to the hotel like grown folks do. Ooh, grown folks. Being manipulated. The child. That's another way sex trafficking happens. Sex trafficking can be happening right in your house, at a hotel. Guess what? We're going to your friend's house for the weekend. Yay! How are we going to do that? Tell your mom that you're going out of town with your friend. Tell your friend to tell her, okay, now he got both of them. What do? Go to the airport, jump on a plane, go to Las Vegas, stay for one night. She's prostituted out that whole night. Jump back on a plane. She takes a bath. He give her some gifts, whatever, drops off at the friend house, whatever, they go back home. They've been prostituting the whole weekend. You guys have got to learn how all of this stuff is happening. That's all I'm going to share with you tonight. I don't want this video to be too long, but you can watch it here anytime. That's how quickly sex trafficking happens. Sex trafficking can be somebody snatching your child off the street, snatching your child. You walking in Walmart, you turn your head for a second, turn around, little Johnny, a little macaroni is gone. They in sex trafficking. Okay, so you really have to keep your eyeball on your kids. And now they've gotten so bad that they'll just follow you around. I hear stories of people following people around in IKEA, in the malls, at the grocery store. Matter of fact, when I worked at a grocery store, a guy followed a girl around waiting to see was her mom going to turn around long enough for him to snatch her. I called security. Sure enough, the guy, as they, got around the produce area, mom kind of was looking for stuff. When they left produce, he was kind of coaching the girl the whole time, trying to get her away the whole time they were in the produce section. By the time they got ready to exit the produce section, he had kind of got her attention, kind of playing with her, kind of doing little stuff. And she was kind of lagging behind every little step. She was kind of lagging behind, focusing on him instead of her mom. Mom not paying attention. She may be tired. She just shopping. She probably think, well, my child knows to keep up with me and I know to keep up with my child. But just that quick, as she got ready to turn that corner, he was about to snatch her when the security, when undercover security caught him. Guys, it happens just that quick. So I want to share this information with you. Hope you learned something tonight. If you need a speaker, need someone to come to your church, your organization, your family, and educate you, I'm more than happy to come. I will let you know more information. You get a chance to ask me questions. You can ask me questions right here. As a matter of fact, you can reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to educate you. You guys have a great night. This is Kathleen, the author of Hurt People, Help People, and the Body Book, which is available on Amazon at Amazon.com. You can also find it on my website at kvdevelopments.com, which is basically going to redirect you to the Amazon website. You can buy the body cards there, still on my website. At kvdevelopments.com. Again, kvdevelopments.com, or you can go to Amazon, thebodybook.com by Kathleen Harrod, and I'll put it down there in the comments. And also Hurt People, Help People. You see the cover on this page. Have a great night.